Hello students, how are you all? Our chapter 9 soil is going on. We had already done the reading part of the chapter and yesterday we revised the chapter by the video virtual class, and yes, today it's a time to do the book work, which is also a kind of the revision of the chapter. You can do the book work in your book and then match the answers with my answers so that it's revise your chapter more better than before. So yes, our first book work is present on page number 117. MCQs are present. So first MCQ is, weathering of rocks is a dash process. Very slow, slow, fast, very fast. By the process of the weathering, soil is formed, and as we discussed, for formation of even 1 centimeter of the layer of the soil, it will take hundreds or thousands of the years. So that means it is a very slow process. So its answer will be A. Now next question is, substratum is just below the topsoil, subsoil, humus, bedrock. As we discussed the layer, so yes, the uppermost layer is topsoil, then subsoil, then substratum, and then bedrock is present. So obviously substratum is present beneath the subsoil, it's B. Now next question is, when there is sufficient rain, groundwater level rises, falls, remains same, none of these. Obviously when the rain will come, then the underground water or water level will rises. So its answer will be A. Now next question is, roots of trees reach up to dash level of soil. Yes, roots of trees reaches up to, we know that we do cultivation or we planting the trees on the topsoil, but the roots reaches up to bedrock, substratum, subsoil or topsoil. Its answer will be C, subsoil. Now next one is, soil forms layers when mixed with water. Sand is found above, silt, clay, gravel or humus. Yes, we discussed this topic when we discussed about the composition of the soil. So sand is present above the gravel. So its answer will be C. Now next MCQs are present on page number 122. First MCQ is, large and coarse particles are called clay, silt, humus, sand. So obviously its answer is D, because the sand particles are big in size. We discussed the 3 types of the soil in which we discussed this concept in detail. Which of the following soil lacks humus? Yes, sandy soil, clayey soil, loamy soil, mixed soil. So its answer will be A. Now next question is, paddy grows well in dash, sandy soil, clay soil, loamy soil and mixed soil. These things you have to learn ki which kind of crop can cultivate in which kind of soil. So paddy can grow better in clay soil. Its answer will be B. Next one is, the percolation rate of water in a particular soil is expressed in the unit of dash, milliliter per minute, liter per minute, minute per milliliter, minute per minute, meter per minute. So yes, its answer will be milliliter per minute, A. And the last MCQ of this page is, which of the following soil can be ploughed easily? Plot, उसको खोदना easy है. So yes, sandy soil, loamy soil, mixed soil and clay soil. Its answer will be B, loamy soil. Next questions MCQs are present on page number 124. First MCQ is, the smallest particles of soil are called, smallest particle, the very fine particles are called clay, sand, silt, or gravel? Its answer is A. Clay. It is the smallest particle present in the soil. Yeah, of the soil. Dead and decayed remains of plants and animals forms clay, silt, humus, sand. Its answer is humus. It is the organic content made by the dead organic remains of the plants and animals, and it increases the fertility of the soil. Because of the more humus contents in the soil become more and more fertile and more good for the cultivation. Next one is the maximum water is retained by dash. Yes, water holding capacity will be good in that kind of soil in which particles are small in size, so that it can hold the water in that. So its answer will be sandy soil, clayey soil, silt, loamy soil. Its answer will be B because the particle size is very small. Next one is ideal soil for the growth of the plants is ideal soil, which is the best soil. Loamy soil, sandy soil, clayey soil, none of this. It's loamy soil because it's a mixture of both sandy soil and clay soil. So it has the large soil particle, small soil particle, fertile soil, infertile soil. It's a mixture of all the things. So that's why it is the best soil for the cultivation or for the growth of the plants. Next MCQ is the correct sequence of layers in the soil profile is. So yes, it is a simple question. If you learn the profile layers, then you can answer it very well. Topsoil, bedrock, subsoil, substratum, bedrock, subsoil, topsoil, substratum, topsoil, substratum, subsoil, bedrock, topsoil, subsoil, substratum, bedrock. So its answer will be D. Now last MCQs are present on page number 125. First MCQ is, this layer is made up of the small lumps of broken rocks and lacks humus. Topsoil, subsoil, substratum, bedrock. So its answer will be C, substratum. Next is this soil is a mixture of equal amount of sand and clay with silt and humus. Now only we discussed. So which soil is this? It is loamy soil. C. Next one is, which soil absorbs water the most? This question also we discussed now only. The soil which is having the small particles of the soil will hold the water, will hold more amount of the water. So sandy soil, clay soil, loamy soil or mixed soil. Its answer will be B, clay soil. Last MCQ of this chapter is, which type of soil is the best for growing cotton? As I told you, this kind of question you have to learn. So sandy, clay, loamy or sandy loamy. So its answer will be sandy loamy. So yes, these are the answers of the bookwork of MCQs of this chapter. Now it's the time to discuss our next question, that is circle the odd one out. Only two circle the odd one outs are present. First one is earthworms, millipedes, frogs, snakes. So its answer will be frogs. Why frogs? Because frogs can live in both land as well as in the water, but all rest microorganisms can live only in the soil. So yes, its answer will be frog. Next one is clay, silt, sand, pebble. So its answer will be pebble. Why it is so? Because clay, silt, sand all are the different particles of the soil, but pebble is the particle of the rocks. So that's why its answer will be pebble. Next is the filling the blanks. Filling the blanks. First is, the reservoir of water accumulated in soil is called. Its answer will be groundwater. groundwater. Now next one is, for growing paddy, dash soil is required. Its answer will be clay. Next is, dash soil is very sticky when wet. Again its answer will be clay. Next filling the blanks is, dash soil is not suitable for growing crops. Sandy. Because it is infertile soil and the particles of the soil is very large, so it is not suitable for the growth of the plant. Next one is, match the following. First one is weathering, D horizon, upper layer of soil, sandy soil. So yes, weathering is occur on the large particles, so its answer will be C. Second, B horizon is weathering is a slow process. Yes, weathering is a slow process. Then B horizon is subsoil. Third, upper layer of the soil is topsoil. A. Next is sandy soil, large particles. So these are the answers of the match the following. Now it's a time to discuss our rest of the questions like oral questions and science quiz questions. So first oral question is, what is soil? Yes, this is a chapter. I think so ki all of you very well know about the soil. What do you mean by soil? Soil is the uppermost layer of this earth which contains the rock particles as well as the humus particle. So all these two together makes the soil. This answer is present on page number 115 also. The topmost layer of the earth crust consisting of the mixture of the rock particles and humus is called the soil. Next is, what is meant by weathering of the rocks? Weathering means breaking down of the rocks. So yes, what is the definition? The breaking down of the rocks or the large particles of the rocks to the small particles by the action of which? By the actions of sun, heat, wind, rain, flowing water or climatic conditions. So the whole process is known as weathering of the rocks. Next, what is soil profile? Yes, what do you mean by soil profile? So yes, the vertical section through the soil which shows the different layers of the soil is called soil profile. So yes, vertical section through the soil. When we are cutting the soil vertically through the soil only, then it will show the different layers of the soil, which is known as soil profile. Last question, oral question is, what is meant by percolation of water? Percolation means absorption, which I discussed many times in our videos also. So yes, percolation of the water means the process in which water passes down slowly through the soil. Yes, is called percolation of the soil. Through the soil, when the water is passing, it gets absorbed in this process, which is known as percolation of the water. Next is science quiz questions. Name the 3 basic types of the soil. Yes, we discussed in detail in this chapter. You have to just mention the name in this particular question. So what are the 3 layers of the soil? First one is sandy soil, clay soil and loamy soil. These 3 are the different layers of the soil. Next is, name the process by which soil is formed from rocks. Now only we discussed this question. Yes, its answer will be weathering. This process is known as weathering of the rocks. Next is, name the 3 layers of the soil in terms of the horizon. Yes, here it is asking only 3 layers, but actually we know that 4 layers are present. Topsoil, subsoil. Topsoil means A horizon because we have to give the answer in terms of the horizons. Topsoil, A horizon, subsoil, B horizon, substratum C horizon, and bedrock or parent rock D horizon. So these 4 layers are present in the soil. Next is name the smallest soil particle. Yes, soil particle, smallest soil particle is clay, and the largest soil particle is gravel, which we discussed in the composition of the soil. So yes students, this is about the bookwork of this chapter. You have to write the bookwork. Right now we didn't check the bookwork, so you have to check the answers by yourself only, so that you are not going to do any mistake, because you know that in our UT1 also we took the paper in the form of the bookwork only. So yes, it is very important to write the right answers in your book and learn also the right answers in your book. So yes, I am thinking so the chapter is very much clear to you, and now you have done the bookwork, write bookwork and then match the answers with my bookwork. So yes, this is all about for this video. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the worksheet of the same chapter. So yes, be ready with the worksheets. And yes, as I checked your notebooks, many of the notebooks were well maintained, are very good. Worksheets were placed, the chapters were written very in a very good way, but some of the notebooks were there who didn't paste the worksheet, and handwriting issue was there. So yes, later nowadays you are at home, so work out on your writing, write properly, and then paste the worksheets also in your notebook. So this is all about for today's video. Thank you.